welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a thoughts on video on an electric toothbrush from Oclean. So on this channel I have reviewed or I did a comparison video on a Philips Sonicare that I purchased from Costco and the Oral-B one that I purchased from Costco. And I love both of them, but I've had it for some time, and honestly, I really wanted to try out something new. The Philips one, I've had it for around probably up to 6 years. The Oral-B one, I definitely had it for 3 to 4 already by now. So that's why I was like, I'm sure there are new technology out there like those smart toothbrushes. So I was quite excited when Oclean reached out to me to try out it's the Oclean X Pro Elite Smart Sonic Electric Toothbrush. I know, a mouthful for sure. On their website, there are other kinds. They sent me this one to try out, and of course, to give you guys my honest opinion on this electric toothbrush. If you guys wanted to watch my comparison video on the Philips Sonicare versus my Oral-B one, I'll probably link the card up here so you guys can go and, watch all about what I feel about this. A little disclaimer here is I am no professional. I'm just a regular consumer using this, and, I don't have the best teeth brushing technique or anything like that. So if you guys were wondering what is correct, what is not, well, I'm not one to say. But with that being said, I have to say I tried out this electric toothbrush for about 2 weeks, and I have to say that my brushing skills or whatnot has improved. I used to spend probably less than 2 minutes brushing my teeth, and now I absolutely spend the full 2 minutes brushing my teeth. So hopefully after using this, next time I go to my dentist, my dental appointment, my dentist would actually be proud that I'm actually brushing a little bit more proper than I used to. With that being said, let me go into showing you this product. So of course, it looks like this. This is the electric toothbrush. It came with obviously a plastic cap. I just kept it on. I'm not sure if you're supposed to keep it or not, but I feel like to some degree it does, keep away a little bit of the germs that are inside the washroom. But with that being said, this is how it looks like. This is the LED screen. It does have a very clean base for you to have an electric charge. It retails for $130 Canadian, but currently right now it is on sale for $91 Canadian. And if you are purchasing from the US, then it's $9.99 USD, which is about $100, and it's currently right now on sale for $69.99. I do have some discount codes for you in the description box down below, so if you guys want to go and check that out, minimum you will get 8% discount if you're just buying the toothbrush itself. But anyways, with that being said, of course I want to let you know what it claims to do and what are my thoughts on these claims. So one of the major things that it claims it does is, of course, a thorough cleaning. I agree with that. It definitely does give you that thorough cleaning if you use it properly. Of course, it also claims to have a fast charge. It only takes 3.5 hours to fully charge. I recall my other electric toothbrushes taking roughly around that time, but normally I leave it overnight anyways. But of course, next morning I do unplug it. And that is actually something it claims as well. After when it's fully charged, please remove it. The battery lasts quite long. It's about 35 days if you regularly use it. And when I think they meant by regularly use it, that means probably like roughly 2 times a day, which is great. I have yet to actually test out either of those because I've had it for 2 weeks and I've just been running it off the battery that it came from. So it's pretty good. I do put it on the maximum intensity. And with that being said, there's 32 intensities for each of the 4 modes. So there's of course cleaning, massage, sensitive, and whitening. I've tried out all 4. I normally don't for most of my toothbrushes because I usually gravitate towards that one, which is cleaning, and I kind of just use it for the duration. So I found out that cleaning and sensitive are slightly different. Sensitive, I feel like it's not as intense even though if you turn it to the max. For my cleaning, I turn it to the max, which is 32. Massage or whitening, I'm not too sure with those two. I feel like whitening, doesn't that work well if your toothpaste is a whitening toothpaste? So I'm not quite sure on that one. I did try out massage. Massage seems to just be on a lighter end. But yeah, that's what I felt. The material of the bristle I find is actually quite soft in comparison to my Philips Sonicare and my Oral-B that I own at home. And it does claim that it has a very, very quiet technology in terms of how the buzzing works. So I'm actually just going to turn it on to let you guys hear it. I'm not sure if you guys can even hear that. So I'm gonna let you guys hear my Philips Sonicare. Keep in mind, I've had this Philips Sonicare for years, so I cannot compare it to what is currently on the market. And I think the most loudest one that I have is the Oral-B. And these are just set on, I think, clean. At least Philips is set on clean. I don't recall that it has a different kind of like intensity for it. But with that being said, keep in mind that this Oclean one is actually a smart technology. With that being said, they do mention that I guess the sound or the noise it makes is less than 45 dB. I don't know what that means. But their competitors are over 70, which I absolutely agree, and I just demonstrated that for you guys. With that being said, the material on, I guess, this bristle and everything is FDA approved. It also comes with a tongue cleaner. I'm not sure if you guys can see that on the back. I didn't find this to be very useful, but of course, if you're one of those people that travel a lot, this is one less thing to bring with you because you can use the tongue cleaner behind the brush itself. But of course, I don't think it replaces a full-on like tongue cleaner. So I still think you should purchase a tongue cleaner aside from just using this. With that being said, like I said, this is a smart technology. Oh, actually, before I go into that, it did also come with two of these things. One, this is to mount it against the wall. It's supposed to help you save space on your counter because not everybody has a lot of space. I haven't mounted it because of the fact that I'm temporarily living here. But it's magnetic, so it just holds it against the wall, just like that, which is great for people who have very little counter space. And it is a wireless charging. This is silicone. You just plop it on top just so that you can secure the actual toothbrush itself. I've also tested this out and placed it on top of like a wireless charging. Works the same as a cell phone, which is something that they also claim. Like I mentioned, it is a smart toothbrush. So you're probably thinking, what makes it smart? Well, first off, the LED screen, you can scroll it. And there's a few things that you could use. Of course, I have it on clean on 10-32. Here, let me turn this on and you guys can probably see what I'm talking about. So I'm on a timer of 2 minutes. You can set it for 2, 2.5, or 3. And as you can tell in the middle, there is a number, and that is a score. So at the end of each brush, you get a score. And of course, 100 is probably the best. That means, I guess, you fully cleaned your teeth. I never make it up there, so I'm not sure what am I missing, or am I brushing too quickly, so that's why it's not detecting, or whatnot. So the highest score I've ever gotten was like 92. So I guess it's fairly close, but I'm still missing that 8%, so I don't know what's the deal. I must be doing something wrong, but I'm hoping through time I will reach to that 100 score. It also shows you which part of your teeth you've cleaned the most and where have you been missing on that tiny little LED screen, which is great. Another thing that it also encourages you to do is to download their app. So you're supposed to link this electric toothbrush to their app so it can analyze and provide you reports on how your cleaning goes, and of course how can you improve your skills in terms of like brushing your teeth. I know we've all learned how to brush our teeth when we're very young, and now it's like I'm an adult and I feel like I have to relearn it all over again. But hey, you know what? Whatever keeps me out of that dental chair where I don't have to like continuously like fill in cavities, I will do it. I will do it for sure. Okay, with that being said, like I said, there is an app. I did try to download it, which I could show you guys. So this is how the app looks like. When I click into it, it looks like this. It actually asks me to log in, but anyway, so this is how it looks like. It is Bluetooth connected. I did turn on my Bluetooth for the sake of connecting this. And when I turn it on, it finds the toothbrush itself, but unfortunately when I try to connect it, it tells me the toothbrush SN number is wrong. So I'm not sure what this means. What is this SN number? I know all their other toothbrushes that are able to connect. I'm not sure it's because this is the newer version, so very unfortunate it's not able to connect. When I went to the Play Store, actually, there was two different kinds of app. One that is not offered in my country, which is Canada, and the other one does. So of course I downloaded the one that did. This company, Oclean, did started in, I think in China, in Shenzhen, before it actually opened up worldwide shipping. So maybe they're trying to improve this app. I did go on the App Store and try to read up other people's reviews, and as you can tell here, that most of the review basically stated that the SN number is incorrect. So I'm not sure it's because I'm in Canada and that's why it's not detecting any of this, and hopefully they will improve this because I'm unable to get those reports that it stated in their manual. And of course, for some people, maybe this is a make or break in terms of whether you would purchase this toothbrush. So in my opinion, overall, I love the experience with this in comparison to what I already have. So if you're like me and you already have a fairly old electric toothbrush, then you probably want an upgrade. For the price in terms of a smart toothbrush, it is on a more budgeted side. If you're using, because it's like $91 Canadian, and of course if you get 8% discount, it works out to be like 80 something dollars roughly. It's not bad. I love how like it is smaller. This is my Philips. It is smaller. It's much lighter. The bristles are much softer. That's definitely one thing. And the fact that like, you know, it has all these other little gadgets here and there. As much as I'm not able to hook this up to my app that I downloaded, I find that knowing that score and knowing where I focus most of, you know, my brushing on, and where I'm lacking may encourage me to actually go back and clean it again to make sure my teeth is cleaner than the previous time. I know it sounds like I'm very competitive or something. Yeah, I'm competitive against myself. I'm always wanting that better score each time I use it. So that is a good way to encourage people who don't like brushing their teeth. I feel like I'm not a person that loves brushing my teeth, that's for sure. Like at the end of the night, I'm so tired. There has been days where, like, you know, within a year, maybe I have 1 or 2 days where I don't brush my teeth at nighttime. I know, horrible, horrible, disgusting probably to some of you. But with that being said, I think a toothbrush like this definitely encourages me. Price point wise, I think if actually that app would work for you, wherever you are and wherever you purchase this, then I definitely think it's absolutely worthwhile. But of course, if that app and linking the toothbrush itself is a make or break, then maybe you want to skip this one. But overall, I definitely think for the price point and for what it does for you, and it shows, I mean, as much as you don't get the full-on report, the app also still shows you how to, you know, how to take care of it. Like a 2-minute clean would mean this, and how would you get that done? And 2.5 minutes and 3 minutes, and you know, it still gives you a little bit of information, so it's not 100% useless app that they have. But I hope that they, you know, fix this bug somewhere in the near future so it allows us people from overseas in Canada to be able to use that app, or you know, just upgrade it in total, right? With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if so, remember to give me that thumbs up, and I shall see you guys in my next video. Bye!